Welcome back, and it's another week tackling our derelict smallholding renovation. This week we hit a huge milestone for the work in the farmhouse. We've started transforming not one but two of the outbuildings, and we even get broken into by one of our guests. So stick around, as it's definitely going to be an interesting one. So this was the week where we were finally finishing the strip out upstairs. And all that was standing between us and glory was one ceiling, one bathroom, and a shed load of insulation. Gav, as you can imagine, doesn't have a huge burning passion for interior design, but his only wish for the whole house was vaulted ceilings, so it only seems fair that what the man wants, the man gets. So we set about removing all of the non-structural beams.
Well, make it feel so much bigger.
Oh yeah. Feels enormous.
Got to remove these four. Nice and tight. Think of all the pounds.
Think of what?
Pounds.
Our plan is to keep the main beams all exposed and add in some Velux windows and a whole load of insulation to ensure that this isn't the world's most expensive design choice.
I do think it would be worth putting a little loft.
Yeah, I'll put it in the hallway bit.
Yeah, I think that would be worth
Because we need to put somewhere in the hot water tank as well, don't we?
Oh yeah.
It's just that this one, because they're all thing together, but from now on I'll hit that, you pull it down.
Alright, okay.
Jesus Christ. That was so close to hitting you.
Was it?
Yeah. I just panicked and didn't even say anything.
Then I could avoid it no longer. It was time for the insulation to be moved. And even though Gav had made his feelings very clear about it,
it's just old, horrible, it's scratchy, jank stuff.
he's still a gent and helped me salvage what he could of it. Then it was finally time to strip out the last room upstairs, and by now we had this down to a fine art. But I do realise for some of you, this may feel a little like deja vu. But unfortunately, with there only being two of us, everything just takes a bit longer than we would hope to complete.
Wow.
It also doesn't help that this is how we make most of our decisions.
trade.
Ideally, but you said it's too low, isn't it? It's quite low.
Oh, we're moving that early, mate.
Oh, we are moving that one.
Yes, it's my area.
Oh, because we're moving a new one. Yeah. Oh, wait, what's the do?
Oh, that's gotta go, that's gotta go.
Alright. The house feels colder now that the render's on. Do you know? Because before it was like, I was like, this doesn't feel cold at all.
But I don't think, we've had the doors open a lot and, I don't know, I don't think it's,
It's still heats up well, but like, you know, you used to come in and you'd be like, oh, it's warm.
yeah, I'm not in that door actually.
Stripping out the roof was quite an enjoyable change after such a long time stripping rooms.
Holy moly!
What's scary now, there's no more in it.
Yeah.
And just like that, after weeks of graft, the upstairs was finally stripped of all its rooms and ceilings. And now we could actually start thinking about what we wanted to put back in rather than what we needed to take out. Opening up the ceiling has made a massive difference already, so who knows, maybe Gav does have a touch of the Laurence Llewellyn bone about him. Now all that was left to do was our final bit of lime removal. And then this also sadly meant that it was time for our little shoot to depart. We were very lucky during all this work to have not one but two sets of visitors. The first was from Gav's mum and dad, who popped up for the weekend and started to work on lifting the floor. However, much like their offspring, they're not a massive fan of the camera, especially as Barry had had his fingers burned by the upside-down fence saga of episode 2. But they made a cracking start on the floor, and please don't worry, the tiles are going back down. We just wanted to put in underfloor heating, and also thought it was probably for the best that the tiles weren't just sat straight on the dirt. And this leads us on to our next visitors, my Aunt Jean and Uncle Peter. And I should add that even though both of them are in their late 70s, they love nothing more than a bit of graft. Then as Gav was away for a stag do, I was able to crack on with jobs around the smallholding that had been massively bugging me, but that I wouldn't be able to prioritise if Gav was around. So we started off by tackling the messiest place on the farm, which was the pole barn. This barn, as the name suggests, is literally held up by wooden poles. It was pretty rickety and old, but there was something about this space that I really love. It was, however, full of the past owner's crap. Now, whilst I knew we wouldn't be able to get this job finished, I was keen to start to get the space a little more organised. In the mess, we found things you would expect on a farm, like lots of wood, a trailer, bags of sheep's wool, manure, but we also found more unexpected items, like a trampoline, a toilet seat, rollerblades, a deep fat fryer, and even an exercise ball. By the end, it felt a little like being on the generation game.
Yeah, I think just get all the wood in that pile and then we can sort it out after.
This is a brand new toilet seat.
Yeah.
Held up top.
If you have any ideas on what that wooden structure might be, we would love to hear your thoughts.
Get that open. See
So-
what's in that.
That was a nail bar, there's a nail bar you had.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Gold coin.
Coin, yeah.
That'd be nice. That'd be handy.
And that's for your pot.
Oh, treasure they call it.
Oh, padlocks. Just what we need. More padlocks.
You hold it the keys to it.
I think there's a good handle.
The plan was to start to organise all the stuff in the barn to see what we could reuse, recycle, or in some cases, possibly even sell. Not sure there would be much market for the toilet seat though. And then it was time to move on to the piggery. We presumed that this little building had been used as pigsties back in the day, but it had become very overgrown and was littered with bits of old building material and junk.
kind.
Not found any horseshoes yet, eh?
No. This is a bag of bones.
What?
This is a bag of bones.
Is it?
Yeah. Oh my god, there's more. There's a spine in here.
Oh, it could be human bones.
I don't know.
Look at that, Judy.
No, I'm not going to see it. Oh my god. Oh. Keep that tied up. Good job with getting that on.
Had a first wee horseshoe.
Oh really? You found one?
A wee pony shoe, that's a pony.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Where? Let me see. Oh, yeah.
You could put that above your pot and shed door.
Yeah.
Aye, brilliant, aye.
Nice, great.
There's no short end of it to keep some hens in it.
Oh, wait a minute. Straighten my back for a minute.
Your back knackered.
It is when you keep down all the time like that. But then when you stand up, get a wee shovel, that's it. It wouldn't beat me.
Yeah, I'm amazed at how they frickin' built this all these years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, the floors there and the walls, you know, look at this. That was the fucking Romans that built there. That's the way they built the roads, wasn't it? These small cobbles.
Yeah. This makes it, the whole place look scuffy, doesn't it?
And it's coming out of that bag.
Oh, wait a minute, there's one of it. It's like a magician hanky.
But get all Peter then. Oh, maybe I'm Peter.
Is that too right, you'll die back then?
I want it to. I think he's bad. It's nice, but it's bad.
Alright. Right, that's you, Mr. Ivy.
Right, now we can't do anything with this wee bit because there's nowhere that you can take your block.
Honestly, clearing up the outside of the piggery felt like a never-ending task, and we just seemed to be pulling more and more random stuff out of the ground. But this has definitely been one of the most satisfying before and afters of the farm so far. Quite honestly, I didn't expect the space or the transformation to end up being half as good as it was, but for the first time we could start to see all of the potential of the building. We're now seriously considering converting the pigsties into chicken coops. This will obviously be dependent on some serious training for Seren first though. Now, some of you might be worrying that my poor pensioner relations have been worked to the bone, but never fear, as we uncovered later through the family WhatsApp, they managed to keep themselves well entertained.
Jeannie's locked the keys in the house.
No,
now she's
Jeannie didn't. Peter did. But Jeannie's got to climb.
Jeannie the bugler. That's you, Janet. You're doing well. Can you get a leg in?
No, I can't. Move the arm. No, I can't. Honestly, I
Eh.
really can't get this leg up.
Help! Help!
No.
Help! Oh, you're nearly there. What's you don't go upside down now? Your breast hang out.
Let's see the things I bloody do for you.
Right. There you go. Not a problem.
Now here's a climb here.
And as always, thank you so much for giving us a watch. It means the world to us, and we would love if you could like and subscribe, as it makes a massive difference for the channel. See you next time.